the police are here. There we go, guys. There we go. He's getting arrested.
You see. Oh, you're so hard. You're so macho. Hello, Red Room family. Welcome back to the channel. In this video today, it's another controversial one, and highly controversial actually. You know who we're talking about. As you can see in the title, let's just say the bullies are back. The bullies are back. Yeah, no, I'm sweating like crazy. It's summertime finally, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me, okay? Yeah, let's get straight into it.
I saw your rainbow socks. Do you mind taking a quick interview? Oh, sweet.
Rainbow socks?
Yeah, I saw it.
Not this soggy ball cornflakes. Get away.
No, thank you.
I remember you.
Why?
That's someone's grandfather, by the way. But we ain't discriminating. We're not discriminating. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants to do. I'm in full support of that. Just leave the kids alone. That's all. That's all I ask for. Leave the kids alone.
I'm just trying to take basic interviews. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just trying to take a basic interview. Do you mind talking real quick?
No, I'll pass. Thank you.
Just 5 seconds ago, he wanted to talk. Okay, that's fine. No means no, I didn't know that.
It means, really...
What legislation are you most upset about?
There is the trans youth, gender affirming laws that they're trying to mix.
Basically the LGBT stuff.
All of it. It's 2023. Like, it's enough.
So I have to ask, with the youth, like I understand 18 and over, but with the youth, do you not think that that's kind of wrong? Because kids, their brain doesn't fully develop till 25.
Well, they don't do anything like surgically. All it is social. They just, if they really are adamant about it, what's wrong with letting kids enjoy themselves, explore who they are?
What do you think about hormone blockers?
That's disgusting.
What
the hell do you mean let kids explore? They're kids. You don't just put a kid out there and let them explore. You teach them the way you guide them based on your experiences. You don't just push them out there in the wild and expect them to. That's why the world is so messed up, because kids are being raised to be, from a young age, they're being taught to be adults. They're not even ready. Their minds can't even fathom today's
If they've gone through enough, the amount of different therapists.
Listen, I'm sweating enough as it is because it's summertime and the bright lights and everything, yeah. But this is making me sweat more. This is making matters worse.
You actually get to check off to even get approved for that as is. Why not?
You think hormone blockers are okay if you're under 18? Are you LGBTQ affirming?
I am. I'm LGBTQ identified and affirming.
And you're also in Christ?
I am in Christ.
Are you born again?
I am an ordained pastor in the Lutheran Church.
Oh, in the Lutheran Church. I could have guessed that one.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Welcome to 2023.
So, biblically, 1 Corinthians 6:9. Do you believe in the Bible?
They don't even want to have a conversation because they know if they were to have a logical conversation, they would lose. They know that, so they avoid it by all means necessary. If they were to have a logical conversation with a, normal, sane human being, they would lose every time, 100% of the time. So they just avoid it completely. And the crazy thing is how they stand up for each other. They don't even want none of their crew, nobody in their community talking to any other person that's not of their community. Talk about segregation. But then which I would never do, by the way, but if a heterosexual individual like me was to go against them, or was to attack them, or was to, segregate us, myself and my family from them, they would lose their minds. They would lose their minds. Like I say all the time, I don't care about you being trans, or I don't care. I've met some amazing trans people. I've met some amazing homosexuals. I've met some amazing, it's the gang, the rainbow flag, what it represents. That's what I can't stand. And that's what I will never side with. A lot of people in this community don't even know that their overlords are attacking little kids, little children. They don't even know that. They've not even done enough research to know that the people that orchestrated this whole LG blah 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 are demons. The demons.
Of course I believe in the Bible. I'm an ordained pastor.
So why won't you just
This isn't the right-
listen? I understand if you're in the community.
For this. If
I understand if you're in the community, but I just don't
'Cause you're
understand
scared.
how you can call yourself a Christian and to just deny basic biblical teachings, man. What's your thoughts on the all-age drag? I mean, maybe not in Tennessee, but I've saw many instances, in which there's been drag shows that have been very inappropriate that children have been at. Like, do you think that
There's no
that's
excuse for this one.
call for concern at all?
No. Parents is what parents are doing with their kids. It has nothing to do with anything. I've never seen anything that's been too inappropriate for children. Drag queens are wearing like 12 layers of pantyhose. Like, there's no skin. They're wearing more clothes than what cheerleaders wear at any football game that you see kids at. You see kids running around at 4th of July parties. Have you seen how rowdy people get on that shit?
I mean, there was one recently in Dallas, and it was a guy, and he had his full buttocks out, and then you could see the bulge very clearly, and he was doing the splits, kind of, making those gestures, and that was as kids were watching. So, it's just stuff like that.
Children there.
100%, yeah. You can see the kids in the picture. Just stuff like that, to me, it's a call for concern.
Well, not by the. But do you think the performers are expecting there to be a bunch of children in
Look,
front of them?
I'm gonna put it straight up like this. If you support, after hearing this, if you still choose to support an organization that attacks that targets little, if you know this information and you still choose to support such an organization, blatantly, if you still choose to openly support them, there's some people that don't have a choice but to support them because they're literally addicted to supporting these individuals. But if you know in your hearts of hearts that what they're doing is not right and you're supporting them, you need to check yourself. Seriously. You need to check your morals, your ethics. You need to check your consciousness. You need to check your conscience, I mean.
With it's all ages, I feel like they should, maybe think twice.
All ages, more or less, is going to be teens, people that are interested in it. Kids don't give a fuck. Kids are just out doing kid shit.
You don't think that it exposes them to a new way of life that, before this they may not even give a care about?
No.
They were having a civil conversation. Why are you poke nosing? Why are you coming to see why? That's what I call eye service. That's what I call pandering. That individual doesn't care about this guy, really. She cares about the gang. And if you're part of the gang, I care about you, kind of thing. Right? The only problem with this now is even when this individual doesn't need help or doesn't appear to need help, you still come in to poke nose. You still come like, are you alright, mate? You good? You need some help? You want a cup of tea? Like, why are you poke nosing? Why can't you just let them have a civil dispute or a civil conversation? Why do you have to poke nose? But it gets worse. Just keep watching. It gets worse.
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
Are you here to be hateful?
See that individual that just talked right there, Even though I don't agree with everything he said, I respect him. Because at least he was willing to have a conversation. He didn't just walk away like the so-called pastor that walked away not long ago. He actually wanted to have a conversation.
Would you mind taking a quick statement about what brought you out here?
No.
Even though you're at a protest, you don't want to protest.
They don't want anything that goes against their belief. They don't even want to have a conversation about it. It's like, I believe this, there's nothing you can do about it. You're not changing my mind, period. That's it. Even when it's got to do with little kids, they don't want to have a conversation. Even though, literally, this dude, I don't know who he is, but he might be affected. His children might be affected by this. But you don't have a conversation. What are you running from? What are you so scared of? What are you so frightened of? Why are you so scared to have a civil conversation? Surely there's something sinister. Like, come on, put 2 and 2 together. There's a reason why these guys they just don't want to have no conversation about this, because they know there's no way they can. I know if I appear frustrated right now, it's because I'm frustrated, okay? It doesn't get more frustrating than this, especially when it goes. I watched Sound of Freedom the other day. I hate to digress a little bit, but sorry. I watched Sound of Freedom the other day. It was intense. Very intense. But I'll leave it there. I'll release a video on that soon.
Your views to a massive audience?
I'm okay. Yeah.
So is this about trans youth, or is this about trans in general?
No comment.
No comment. No comment. He's a mute.
Cool. Making a name for yourself on YouTube.
No,
I
I don't do that. I'm actually on Tumblr.
Oh, interesting.
They are so unfriendly. So unfriendly, it's ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard what you said. Yeah. I'm like the only big influencer on Tumblr, so I just post on Tumblr. Yeah. So what brought you guys out here?
I'm here to listen. I'm here to stand with my trans siblings.
Trans sibling.
Oh, I've got a friend of mine that's trans, so I'm just gonna support a gang that I've done no research on. Just because you love your trans sibling does not mean you have to, follow this gang. Like you ain't got a choice to. You still have the choice. You can still love your trans whatever, right? And choose to even stay out the way. You don't even have to say nothing. Just stay out the way. Don't even. The people that are not saying nothing at all, they still get me a bit worked up a little bit because they're part of this world. But the ones who just go like, oh, I'm gonna support this. I'm gonna support. I'm here to support my siblings. I'm here to support my family members. I'm here to support blah 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 blah. You're just scared of being cancelled. Just be honest. You're just scared of being cancelled. It's not about your family. Or maybe it's about your family, but it's also about your workplace. It's also about your business. It's also about the threats. So you're scared of being cancelled. But the people you're scared of cancelling you are still going to cancel you eventually if you don't do nothing.
Are you a member of the T community?
I don't feel the need to disclose that. I'm not sure it matters. I'm here in solidarity with them.
Okay, nice. And what brought you out here?
I'm here in solidarity as well, here to love and support the people that I love and support. I don't know what the point of this really is when it's really rather simple why we're here. I've heard some of the questions you were asking them, and I don't know that they're really founded. And I don't know that you really have much of a place out here, frankly, because this is a movement in love, and this is a movement that is coming from a place of hate and skepticism. And it just feels very like...
The fact that he made that statement is absolutely disgusting. A place of love. Do they look friendly here? Do they look accepting here? Do they look accepting at all? They've got all these bright rainbow colors, which is biblical, which is beautiful, which is nature. This is nature. And they've turned it to something else. This is like a hate group now. It's a hate group. Everybody that doesn't agree with what they believe in is their enemy. They absolutely hate and despise those people. Why? Literally, all I'm saying, the likes of me, all we're saying is leave the kids alone. If you want to adult. Just leave the kids alone. Leave the kids out of this. Like, that's literally our only bone of contention. We just don't want you targeting our kids. That's it.
Out of place, off base. This your boy right here?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why you need to be doing this, man.
See, the thing though is, I'm trying to show you a better kind of love, kind of an alternative.
They don't even want to listen to the facts. They don't even want to listen to very obvious statements that there's nothing we can do at this point that's going to convince them, that's going to let them see. let me not say what I really want to say, because I might get cancelled.
Alternative to what you think is love, but at the end of the day, it's really just furthering something that's not necessarily so.
Okay.
And so I just feel like there's other ways to go about this rather than especially when it comes on children. That's kind of my issue is with the children.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're never going to see eye to eye on this. I don't know that what you're talking about is coming from a place of love at all. I think it's coming from a place of hate, a deep place of hate, and I'm very sorry for you. That's kind of all I got. So.
Well, I mean, I feel like you would kind of equally be a place of hate.
How did the world change so quick in less than 10 years? How in the world did the world change so quick in less than 10 years? How?
If you can't talk about children and give them care as well.
No, you're all searching for an identity.
And you've got kids. You've got kids. You have kids. But he's showing concerns about kids and you don't have the conversation because you're here in solidarity of what is this? So the trans people, do they mean more than your kids? Are they more important than your kids? Help me understand. I'm talking to you. Help me understand.
I hope you find one in love and not in
My identity's in Christ.
Your views are killing children. So love the children.
How so? Could you explain that real quick? Could you explain that? We're about to.
You see, that statement right there. He just said his views are killing children when it's literally the opposite. He's literally trying to save kids. He's literally risking being cancelled. He's literally risking being attacked because right now he's in dangerous territory. He's literally risking all these things. And this man has the audacity to say he doesn't care about the kids. That he's it's coming from a place of deep hate. Does this guy, is he aggressive? Is he being aggressive? All he's doing is got a mic and is asking questions. That's literally all he's doing. And look at the way they're reacting to him. At this rate, I'm going to keep sweating, The sweating is not going to calm down. Because the more I dry myself up here, the more I get enraged. And when I get enraged, I sweat. You understand? The bright lights ain't helping either. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Look, it's just very frustrating. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What you guys out here today?
To be you.
So, if they start blocking me, then the megaphone just has to come out.
Whip that megaphone out.
No,
You
I'm
should
just
have
gonna
been
advise
whipped
you real quick.
out a
I'm being
long time
100%
ago.
serious. Listen to me real quick. I'm just gonna advise you, if you start blocking me, I'm gonna use the megaphone, and I don't think you want that to happen right now. So I would advise you not to block me. Okay?
Look at this.
I'm giving you
Look
a
at
warning
this.
right now.
This is...
Excuse me, guys. What brought you guys out here today?
He's harassing people.
Okay, so if you keep this up, do it one more time, the megaphone comes out. I'm giving you your warning. Okay?
The only person to stand in front of you if you bring the megaphone up, just saying that.
Megaphone's coming out if you guys continue blocking me from just trying to have civil dialogue, it's gonna come out.
No, thank you. There's nothing civil about the dialogue.
You turned around and wanted to talk to me, and then I put the mic in your face, and you say no. I'm pretty civil. I've not raised my voice once. It's your last chance.
We will never stop fighting for you.
Okay, I'm telling you.
This is very annoying. I don't know how this guy is keeping his composure. This is extremely annoying. Very annoying. I don't understand why they're so hateful. And the crazy thing is they're so hateful, but they try to act like what. And I can guarantee you there are so many people in this community that don't agree with this hateful group. I mean in the trans community that don't agree with this hateful group. There's so many of them out there, but no one is speaking out for them. This LG blah 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 are speaking out for all of them. Even the ones who don't agree with their nonsense, they're speaking out for. Even the ones who don't agree with them, they're speaking out for. Look at all these people here. They're all birds with the same feathers flocking together. They all act the same way. They all act like robots, like AI. These are a new generation of humans. Like these are literally humanoids. There's real people out there, real trans people out there. There's real people out there who actually care about trans people, who actually care about the trans community. Not these guys. These guys are either paid actors, or they're like delusional, or they've been programmed from a very young age, or they're just undercover creeps. They're just creeps undercover. Who the hell is knocking? Have they come to arrest me? I'm joking.
You don't want to do this. You really don't want to do this.
Because if there is one thing,
I gave them their warning.
You're a still drag performer, TV.
Pull out that thing.
Nashville.
You should have pulled this out a long time ago. Why are you taking so long, man? I'm even getting started to get mad at you now. Why are you taking so long to bring this thing out?
Drag performer. Okay, that doesn't sound too good. I gave you guys a warning not to block me, but if I'm gonna have to use the megaphone, that's what's gonna have to happen. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. What do you imagine? This is...
Why? 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 He's not touching nobody. They were blocking him. Now that they can't block him, look at what they're trying to do. Like...
getting violent. She's getting violent. She's getting violent. This isn't good. This isn't good. That's destruction of property, ma'am. Learn your...
I know I keep pausing this, but I'm so sorry. One more thing. Respect to this guy. I need to find out what his name is. Respect to this guy, because what he's just done is extremely brave. Not many people are going to be able to do this. As a matter of fact, not many people are going to be able to compose themselves in a situation like this. Things can get real violent real quick, especially as a man. So I respect him for doing this, honestly, for real. I really respect him for doing this.
Your laws. That's destruction of property. That's destruction of property. And look at that. She broke it. So whoever it is, that's destruction of property. That's not going to end well for you guys. I don't know why I'm talking like normal when I have a megaphone. If you're going to vandalize my property, I'll...
You know what this reminds me of? Who's watched Game of Thrones? The part where Misa, or Daenerys, right? They used to call her Misa. The part where she kills this guy. The guy that was for the people. I'm sure you guys will know the scene I'm talking about. And then the entire people, the entire congregation turns against her, and they start hissing like, shh, like snakes. That's what these guys remind me of. Now, that's a movie, right? And even in the movie, that was a bit of a weird scenario. This is real life.
Keep using it. You guys say trust the science, but there really is no science behind what you guys say. So I really just don't know why you guys are continuing. We have someone destructing more property. That's really not good. You guys continue vandalizing. It's not gonna end well, because I can just report it all to the police. It's all on camera. Keep vandalizing, guys. It's not a thing. You call me a fascist. This is what a fascist is. He's pushing me now. That's another thing of assault. Keep pushing me, man. It's not gonna end well, man.
God forbid you did this to the community. Watch how the media are going to completely annihilate you. Watch how the media are going to completely cancel you. God forbid you did that. You'll be on the news the next morning. But it's alright for them to do it, right? It's okay for them to do it. Since when? Since when? Since when did they get so much more respect than regular people of society? So just, I've heard people say this is the coolest thing now. Like, being straight isn't even cool anymore. Now, being trans and being either gay, bisexual, or whatever, that's the cool. That's the trend right now. That's exactly what they're saying. That's the trend. It's trendy. It's cool.
You guys need to learn something called the Bible. Keep pushing me hard, guys. Keep pushing me back. I tried being civil, but when you guys keep acting like this, I can't be civil. I tried having civil conversations with you guys, and you guys continue to block out basic rights of freedom of speech. You guys think I'm going to leave? I'm not going to leave. I'm only going to get closer. That's how it works, guys. Learn your basic rights, guys. They're pushing me. Pushing me's not going to end well, guys. That's assault. That's assault. I'm not going to do anything. The jail is going to have a special home for you tonight. If you keep pushing me, they keep pushing me, guys. I can't help it. They keep pushing me. This isn't going to end well, guys. You guys are all going to go to the police station for what you guys are doing. Guys. Keep following me. And this guy's threatening me. He says, walk into me, MFer. He says, walk into me, MFer. He says, walk into me, MFer. That's not... Why are you pushing me? Stop pushing me. We have a song.
See, that's the point, is getting decked in the face. I don't care if all 40 of them jump me. That's the point, is getting decked in the face. Because let's leave it, let's keep the physicality out of it. Whatever, disagreements we have, let's keep it civil, right? But the moment you lay your hand on me, on my property, that's it. That's the civility out of the way. That's it. Now, because he thinks he's a big guy, because he thinks he's a strong guy and he's intimidating, he's almost like the macho man of all of them, because it's a rare sight amongst this community, right? So he's like the macho man. Now, he's the one that feels like he needs to save the day so he can get more validation from the rest of the community. But what he doesn't realize is the biggest... He's actually the biggest of all of them.
Assault right here, guys. Where's the police at when I need him? We have assault right here. He's touched the megaphone multiple times. There's another thing of this.
You shouldn't have come here by yourself, man. You should have brought a bit of reinforcement, just in case they decide to get off turn. We can have a war. We can go for it. If that's how you want to play, because I'm not going to instigate it. But if that's how you want to play, we can do that. We can do it. We can tangle. We can rumble.
Another thing of assault. Another thing of assault is kind of assault on personal property, guys. Assault on personal property. Learn your rights. Learn your rights. Last I heard, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate that, for real.
That is crazy.
No, she just helped me from getting away from the deranged lunatic. I'm not going anywhere, guys.
It's Western world, man. I'm so tired, I swear. I'm so tired. Don't get it twisted, yeah. Most places in the world are not like this. Most places in the world don't condone this nonsense. Most places in the world still has a lot of course they've got their disadvantages as well. They've got things they need to fix as well. But they've not completely gone haywire. They've not completely gone crazy like the ones over here in the Western world, Yes, they have some things. Like I say all the time, the Western world have got so little problems, they're starting to create their own problems. And it's crazy because when you go to other places like Africa, places like the Middle East, places like, Brazil, the list of people's priorities is how you feel about them or what you think about their sexual identity. They're trying to put some food on the table, man. They're trying to eat. They're trying to drink water. They don't even have clean water to drink. Do you think this is what they're thinking about? Jeez.
Nobody back in, guys. Get back in there. Give me space. Give me space, guys. Give me space. Give me space. Give me space. Give me space. Give me space.
Literally damaging his property. Look at that.
Guys, keep damaging property.
Literally damaging his property.
Nothing you guys can do. I'm doing nothing illegal. You guys say you're the party of love and acceptance? You call this love and acceptance? This isn't love and acceptance. You only love and accept the views that agree with yours.
You know what I low-key think? I feel like all these incels, a lot of these incels, they finally got like people, a group of people that would accept anything, literally anything, no matter how low of a scum you are, no matter how low life you are, no matter how despicable of a human being you are. This group will accept you if you identify as whatever. So now you have all these weirdos, all these incels, all these lowlifes coming together to join this hate group. How are you going to fight these people? Because when you're fighting them, you're thinking about going to prison. They don't care about going to prison. You're thinking about your family. They don't care about their family. You're thinking about, how you portray to society. They don't care how they portray to society. You're thinking about how the morals, you don't want to do certain things that's going to make them feel bad or that's going to hurt them. They don't care about that.
You're preaching love and acceptance.
If you need a break, walk
Hold on, I can't talk right now. As long as everything's okay, I can't talk. I'm in the middle of a video.
If you need a break, walk away.
Alright, bye. Sorry guys, I had to take a quick phone call. Camera, you guys aren't gonna like it when the police are here. There we go, guys. There we go. He's getting arrested. He's...
You see... Oh, you're so hard. You're so macho. Man.
He's getting arrested. Alright, so that was on video. Whoever did that's going to jail. Whoever did that's going to jail. Charges are getting pressed. Charges are getting pressed. Look at that. Film that. That's called the loving left right there. The tolerant left. They say they support other views.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Enjoy that, guys. You guys made yourself look really good. You guys made yourselves look really good right there. Destruct property, assault me multiple times, call me names. Enjoy what you guys just did. You guys did it for yourselves. Alright guys, so here's what happened. I am going to be pressing charges. They could not find him though, so waiting for him to be tracked down, but they did say next event, which I've saw this guy before, next time he's here, I'll just call them and he will be being charged. So that's the update. This is the broken megaphone. If you guys want to buy this, all proceeds are going to the church. I'm going to try and have a little youth group getaway. So if you guys want to contribute, you guys can bid on this online on eBay. And yeah, whoever the highest bidder is, will get this. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me.
Please guys, subscribe to this guy's channel. What he just did in this video was very brave, and to be honest with you, I don't think I would be able to compose myself as well as he did. We need to support people like this more. You know, for those of you who are still sane out there, you know, who haven't lost the plot completely, we need to support individuals like this. He's a one-man army. If one man can cost this much, you know, can actually like have so much influence, imagine what all of us can do. You know, let's just see what else I've got to say in this.
I'm not getting funded by anyone other than you guys, self-funded, so please support me by sharing my videos and helping me out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Respect.
Don't forget to bid on this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out, yo. Yeah, guys, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I need to head out. Like, I've been I sweated throughout this video. That's like a world record or something. But yeah, I need to head out. So guys, one love.